Setting healthy boundaries in a relationship isn't just about saying no, it's about protecting your emotional, physical, and mental well-being while creating a foundation of mutual respect. In this video, we're going to explore how to set and enforce healthy boundaries in your relationship, why they're crucial for long-term happiness, and how they can prevent toxic behaviors from creeping in. If you've ever struggled with maintaining boundaries, this video is for you. Understanding boundaries and why they matter. Boundaries are the invisible lines that protect our emotional, physical, and mental space. In a healthy relationship, both partners respect these boundaries, which leads to a sense of safety and trust. Without boundaries, relationships can become overwhelming, with one partner feeling emotionally drained or even controlled. So, let's dive into the different types of boundaries and why they're important. Types of boundaries in a relationship. Emotional boundaries. Emotional boundaries are about protecting your feelings and mental health. This includes how much emotional energy you're willing to invest in someone, what topics are off limits, and how much vulnerability you want to share. It's about saying no to being guilt-tripped, manipulated, or emotionally drained. For example, if you need time to recharge after an argument, communicate that. I need some space to process my emotions, and we can talk when I'm ready. This helps protect your emotional well-being and prevents emotional burnout. Physical boundaries. Physical boundaries are about your comfort level with physical touch and personal space. This can range from deciding how much physical intimacy you're comfortable with to respecting each other's space and belongings. For example, you might say something like, "I'm not comfortable with this level of physical affection right now," or "I need some time alone to recharge." In a healthy relationship, your partner will respect this without question. Time boundaries. Time boundaries ensure that both partners have space for their own lives, whether it's personal hobbies, friends, or work. This prevents feelings of suffocation or resentment that can arise when one person demands all of the other's time. For example, if your partner wants to spend all your free time together, but you need time for yourself, you could say, "I need a few hours every weekend for my own activities. It helps me feel balanced." Communication boundaries. Communication boundaries are about how and when you communicate with each other. This can include setting rules for arguments, such as not raising your voice, not using foul language or name-calling, or agreeing to take breaks when things get too heated. For instance, "I'm willing to talk about difficult topics, but I don't want to be yelled at or put down. If we can't stay calm, let's just take a break and revisit this later." How to communicate your boundaries. Once you understand what your boundaries are, the next step is to communicate them clearly. This can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to expressing your needs. But here's the key. Be direct, be calm, and avoid blaming the other person. For example, instead of saying, "You never give me any space," say, "I need some alone time to recharge. It's not about you, it's about me needing to take care of my mental health." Framing your boundary in a way that reflects your personal need rather than blaming the other person will help the conversation go more smoothly. Enforcing boundaries. Setting boundaries is only half the battle. The real challenge is enforcing them, especially if your partner pushes back. A healthy relationship will involve both partners respecting each other's limits. But if your partner refuses to respect your boundaries, it's a sign of deeper issues. For example, if you've set a boundary, like needing time alone, and your partner continuously interrupts or invades that space, gently remind them, "I've already said I need time alone to think. Please respect that." If they continue to disregard your needs, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. Why boundaries strengthen relationships? Boundaries aren't walls designed to keep people out. Instead, they are a way to protect your individuality while creating a safe space for your relationship to grow. Healthy boundaries foster trust, respect, and emotional intimacy, allowing both partners to feel secure and valued. For example, When both partners feel their needs are being respected, they are more likely to support each other, be vulnerable, and grow together in a healthier, more fulfilling way. Healthy boundaries are key to a happy, respectful relationship. They allow you to maintain your independence while building trust and intimacy. Remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's essential for your well-being. If this video helped you understand how to set and communicate your boundaries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, sharing how you've learned to set boundaries in your relationships. Let's continue the conversation and create healthier connections together.